Hello dear trader, I'm Lina and today I will tell you about the market structure and 3 basic rules. So let's watch the video and let's start trading. Market option platform, and today is the weekend, which means that all currency pairs have OTC status. The advantage of this currency pairs is that the payout percentage is always more than 90% in general. And what is an OTC in general? OTC stands for over-the-counter. This term refers to off-exchange trading and carried out directly between clients and market makers. So let's finish with the OTC. In general, I think you understand, but we need indicators to trade binary options, and let's break down 2 indicators. The first one is the RSI. This is the kind of indicator that is at the bottom of the platform. Let's talk about it. RSI is Relative Strength Index. This indicator shows the ratio of positive and negative price changes. So we'll be trading with you on the minute time frame. I will show you now the most appropriate settings on the RSI. This is setup period 5 here, and that's it. You don't need anything else. Let's talk a little bit about it and highlight the working space. We see a green moving line and we have these notations. The top notation is our overbought zone. It means that when the moving line crosses this area, the price is in the overbought area, and in general the RSI should go down after this phenomenon. This is regularity, and respectively the lower 30 is an oversold area, and correspondingly when RSI gets there as whole it should go up. And we also have an area marked 50. That's the average value, and generally when our RSI is above this value, it indicates an upward trend. When the RSI is below this value, it indicates of a downward trend. So in general, on the 1 minute time frame, this area of 50 is not so important. For example, we can add one more RSI. Let's change the period of 20, and it becomes clearly when the RSI is above the area of 50. It indicates an ascending dynamics of movement. When the RSI is below, it points to the downward movement in general. I think you understand. Let's leave the RSI with the right period. This will be a period of 5. Period 5 on the 1 minute time frame shows the different price noises. Price more accurately allows us to enter the trade, and let's pick up the second indicator. It will be Bollinger Bands, and in general the combination of these indicators is a very good strategy for trading. The invention of Bollinger Bands indicator belongs to the American analyst John Bollinger. He created his own system for analyzing and calculating investments. And in general, for trading on the minute time frame, we also have a Bollinger Bands settings. This is a period of 13 and the deviation number 2. I'll now explain to you why such setting and see if we consider this section of movement the principle of work. The price exceeds the limits of Bollinger Bands very much. Let's analyze what they are. We have Bollinger Bands as moving bands. So lower and upper moving bands, the middle, and basically the kind of moving bands that are shown as RSI. And why do we choose these settings? Why is the period 13 and the deviation 2? So because when you're studying the charts and you're about to enter a trade, we always have to have the chart move inside that channel, and the candles should exit about 5% of the total movements, 95% you see are inside the channel, and here you see small outtakes, and these are our shadows of the candle. That's basically what the 5% is. Trading on the 1 minute time frame, these are the most ideal things. What will be the basic for us? We're going to be guided by the RSI and the Bollinger Bands. So now we're going to break down the up trade entry. When we touch the lower boundary of the channel, that will be our first signal. When we touch here, we cross the area at 30. So that's our oversold area, and go up. This is also our second signal, only on their side. This is our first signal and this is our second signal. When you see these signals, then immediately open a deal up. Entry into the trade is 100%, and you see on the chart we had a touch. The movement goes up, and it's a 1 minute candlestick each. That's 3 minutes of movement, and all in all, you have to understand that if we were to enter by trade up trade, we would have closed the trade on the upside. Let's look at the variance of the trade on the decline. We will select the working area and highlight this section of the movement. Here we have already touched the average line and channel, and here this is our first signal. In general, the picture is immediately visible, and we have a crossing with the 70 mark. The area of overbought. So we have a top-down crossing, and that's our second signal. And in general, you see that if we at this point would have down, further movement goes down. It's 4 candles, it's 4 minutes movements. We open a trade for 1 minute, and thus we would have closed the deal again in the plus. Here is such a simple strategy, and I propose to fix the theory in practice. So our balance is $1,000, and let's open a couple of trades and I'll give you a clear example. Stop, I'll continue this video, but first I recommend you to subscribe to my Telegram group, and there you can find a lot of different and useful information. I'll waiting for you. Let's open an up trade here, highlight the working space. We see our first signal on the other side. This is our exit from the oversold area, which that's what we have going on here. We see an exit from the bottom up. Here we see a very good movement, very good correction. On the whole, given the nature of the current movements, we can consider it as a reversal of the movement and a touchdown. This is our second signal. In general, it's not exactly inaccurate, and we look at RSI, and based on the dynamics of the movement, we will open up trade, see the results, and you can see the last seconds. Yeah, you see? Plus deals, everything correctly, and the candle reached this level. And overall, now we will have a touch. The trade was not quite accurate, but overall the trade was opened correctly by the RSI signal. And this is the advantage of trading on a 1 minute time frame. Here we see that the movement has gone down again, but nevertheless the deal was closed in plus. Let's open a couple more trades. Let's open the next concept pair. Look, here we open a deal on the downside. Here we see, here we have specifically our signal touching the upper border of the channel. This is the first signal. Yeah, you see the first signal, and we see here a cross of the RSI also from the top down. The overbought area, this is exactly our signal to open the deal down. To work with this strategy, let's look at the result. And as you see, our trade closed in plus again. That's there it was already absolutely clear. There were two signals. We opened working on my strategy and the trade closed in plus. Let's open the final trade to fix the result. Here, let's open up trade. Let's highlight the working space. Look. Here we're touching the lower boundary of the channel here with a good up trade. This is our first signal. Here we see the RSI crossing from the bottom up. This is the area, it's 30. This is our second signal to enter the up trade. The signals are in place. Let's look. The trade close in plus, perfect. You see a very good exit here. And we had a very good pullback here on our candle. Our strategy didn't let us down again, and we saw a cross, a touch, and the trade closed in plus. 3 trades and plus 2,500 almost on the count. We see that nobody cheated you, and we see a very good exit. And even if we had entered a little later, the trade would have closed in plus anyway. Let's move on to the withdrawal and withdraw our earned $2,500. Let's press continue. Everything is very simple. Screenshots of a successful transaction. I'll attach you. Everything is very simple. So great job you watched this video till the end, and I recommend you to try this strategy on your own. And don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel, and thanks for watching. See you later.